Thanks for joining bar class today. Our theme today is high impact at low impact. So we'll be doing a lot of muscle work, a little bit of cardio work, but without any impact on our joints. So let's start with our warm up. We're going to start with a hip circle march. Align your body, feet under hips, lift up those legs in the hip sockets, lift the rib cage up off the waist, roll the shoulders back, back of the head over the back of the spine. Feel this alignment throughout the class. And let's start with that big hip circle, marching side to side, moving all the way through the range of motion of that joint, getting ready to come into our turnout, warming up that hip, holding onto your core. You're not wanting to bow forward, but just maintain that nice, tall, upright spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Coming out into a wide squat. We're not fully into our second position. We're coming into a squat rather than a plie. So those glutes are behind you, knees are behind the toes. Coming into this squat, we're going to open one knee, lift the toe, open the other. So coming up on the toe, open the knee. Again, working on opening up into this turnout, staying down here in this squat. So lots of work for those quads. Open, 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 open. Feel what kind of muscle engagement you're getting on both your inner thigh and your glute to get that maximum turnout there. 4, other side. 3, other side. Stay down here, you're doing great. 2, other side. Last one. Other side. Hold this squat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Close the feet a little bit, but not all the way. We're going to come into a wood chopper. So reaching over here, bend this knee, reach behind, lift up your hands into the sky. Reach and lift, reach and lift. Quick movement here. Feel that core engage as you push through. Push. 8, 7, 6, getting deep. 5, that twist comes from the hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Bend this knee, twist the hips, and the arms will follow. Twist. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Getting ready to come into our arm series, picking up your weights. Hey there. We're just about to start our arms. If you want to get your weights. Can you hear me? Okay, great. All right, we're going to start our arm series with a rope climb. So plant those feet under the hips, lift up through the legs. We're going to reach, 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 reach. So try not to let that elbow come below the level of the shoulder. You're doing a little bit of a rib cage isolation. Hips stay locked, but moving that rib cage side to side, getting some core engagement here. reach, reach. Nice. Let's climb down the rope. So slowly reaching down the rope, back up, extending the arms in front of you, continuing to twist that rib cage up, up, stay here, reach, 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 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, climb down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, climb up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stay up here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, nice. Coming to our 90-degree raise countdowns. One arm in front, other arm to the side, shoulder blades down the back, not hunching those shoulders. Counting down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No movement of the rib cage with this one. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders square, hips square. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Getting close. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. 2, 1. Now 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You made it. Let's do some bicep work. Let's start with hammer curls, palms facing in, shoulders down, shoulder blades down the back. Just a simple hammer curl here. Full range to start to warm up our biceps. Warm. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now halfway down, up, halfway down, up, halfway, up, halfway, up. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Check in with your core, make sure it's engaged. 3, 2, 1. Bottom half, down, halfway up, down, halfway up. Try not to fully relax at the bottom. Keeping some tension there, down, halfway up. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, reach out and in, out and in. Palms still facing one another. Reach and in. Nice tall posture. Reach and in. Still working the biceps. A little bit of the shoulder, but mostly the bicep. And in. Reach and in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to finish up by keeping those arms extended. Little pulse, pulse, pulse. Extended arms, tall spine, pulse, 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 pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Let's do a little work on our rotator cuffs. Get your posture set, arms open in a cactus position, elbows staying way back, down and up, down and up. Nice and slow. We're not trying to put pressure on the joint. We're trying to build the muscle that protects the joint. So no need to go fast, especially with our little weights. Slower builds a lot more muscle. Down and up, down and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it here. Pulse at arm level. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keeping those elbows up, not letting them fall. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Let's finish with our triceps. Skier position, feet hip distance, soft knee, strong core, no booty out, no booty in, just a nice straight aligned spine. Roll those shoulder blades back. Lift those arms up, 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 lift, 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 lift. Trying to keep them above the booty if you can. Lift, lift, lift. Nice strong core. Beautiful. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep them lifted. Turn the hands in, up, in, up, in, up, in, up. Keeping that chest open, not letting the shoulders collapse down toward the floor. Pushing those shoulder blades down the back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms face in, down, back, down, back. Tricep push back. Full range. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last pulse. Palms spacing in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, we made it. Done with that arm series. Put your weights aside. We will have an optional use of the weights while we're in our bar work. So make sure they're still handy. Getting your chair set up for your bar work. We're going to start with a first position, plie, plie grand. The chair is optional. We're going to be doing some port-de-bras. So I think I actually won't use it, but definitely feel free to use it if you would like. So let's have our arms down. First position, plie, plie, grand, plie. So let's just warm up here. Heels on the floor, heels on the floor. Lift those heels, rise back up. Keeping the core engaged, especially if you're not using the bar. Nice, beautiful spinal alignment. Plie, grand, plie. One more like this, plie, plie, grand, plie. All right, this time we're going to stay down in that grand. So start with plie, plie, grand. Walk those heels together, pull the heels together, coming through our port-de-bras, up, open, down, side, up, down, rise up, grand plie, up, open, down, side, center, rise up, grand plie. Holding onto your core, especially as you move your arms, you're kind of destabilizing yourself. Rise up, grand plie. Beautiful. Just enjoy making nice shapes with your arms, keeping those shoulders down. Rise up, 2 more like this. Up, open, and down. Take your time. One more. Squeezing that core, squeezing those thighs to stay here in your turnout. Coming back to just plie, plie, grand, plie, plie, plie. We can add our port de bras just on our down, plie, grand, plie. Two more, plie, plie, grand, plie, 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 grand, plie. One more, we're gonna stay down in this grand. This time we're gonna pulse, 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 arms up, pulse, pulse, pulse. Strong core for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, arms down, shake out those legs. Great intensity. For our next move, you will want one glider or paper plate or anything else that will help you move on your floor. We are going to be in a side raise. We're going to start in a side raise, and then we're going to face the bar. So coming into a side raise, coming into a standing arabesque. Side raise, arabesque. Side raise, arabesque. So as you're moving, this leg is rotating in the hip socket. When we are to the back, the top of the foot is pointing down. When we're to the side, the top of the foot is pointing to the ceiling. So rotating that leg, that extended leg, trying to keep it at the same height throughout your movement. 4, open, 3, open, 2, open, last one, open here, pulse up, up, up for 8, 7, keeping that turnout, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, set it down, switching to the other side. Extend that leg to the side. Oops. That foot is pointing up to the ceiling. Rotate, top of the foot points down. Open and rotate. Open and rotate. Lots of control in this movement. Holding onto the core. Beautiful, tall, upright spine. Nice. Looking really, really good. 4 and open. 3 and open. 2 and open. Last one. Open, pulse, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Ooh, shake it out. Keep that plate or glider. We're going to come into a curtsy lunge. So stepping away from our bar or chair. Arms out. Tendu to the side. Curtsy back. Keeping the hips square to the front of the room. Not swiveling the hips. Crossing that leg behind. Open and cross. Open and cross. Nice job. Beautiful. Squeezing those thighs together as you bend the knees, pushing the glutes back. 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay down here and we pulse, 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 pulse. We're gonna stay down here for 3, 2, 1. Stay bent, open and close. Open and close. This leg staying bent, staying down here in this curtsy for 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, just hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up out of it. Switching to the other side, tendu to the side, cross behind, and curtsy lunge. Cross and curtsy. Nice. Getting a big range of motion with that moving leg, pushing the glutes back as you come into the curtsy. Push back and open for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay down here and we pulse, pulse, pulse. Squeezing the thighs together, strong and upright, coming straight up from those hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down here. Open, cross. Open, cross. Ooh, feeling this. Cross. Open, cross for 4, 3. Bend knee here. 2, 1. Hold. Hold, hold, so tall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Whoa, put that glider to the side. Now it is time for your optional weight, if you are interested. You're gonna put that weight in the crook of our knee, facing the bar. Standing upright, push, push. So working that hamstring right now, you should be feeling it right here on the back of the thigh. Push, push. Try not to let that knee come too far forward because all the work here is happening behind the body. Standing up straight, pushing straight behind. Push, push for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and of course you can do this without the weight. 1. Side lift and down. So straight up and down with those hips, not letting this hip hike up as you lift the leg. Now we're working the glute. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that weight down. Get ready to work the other side. Weight behind the knee. Push that foot behind, keeping the knee aligned, not letting the moving knee come in front of the standing knee. Super tall, straight spine. Awesome. Beautiful posture. Push for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to lift to the side, lift and down, lift and down, keeping this hip level, not letting it hike up. Lift and down. Feeling this on the outside of the standing glute for sure. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Let's finish our bar work in center floor. Coming into a wide squat. So we're not in our second position plie to start. We're coming into that wide squat. Push those glutes behind, stand it up. Make sure you're in your turnout. Now coming into our plie. Really feeling the difference between these two movements. So with the squat, you're pushing the glutes behind. With the plie, you're focusing on alignment. So push those glutes behind. Second position, plie. Squat, plie. Keeping that turnout in the plie. Knees super open. Squat, plie. Squat, plie, beautiful. Squat, plie. It's crazy how different they are. Just the alignment of your body. Same idea of movement, same foot position. 4, plie. 3, plie. 2, plie. Last one, plie. Push back into the squat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out into our plie for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat for 4, 3, 2, 1. Plie for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 2 more sets. Pulse, pulse, open, pulse, pulse, up, pulse, pulse, open, pulse, pulse, and up. Nice. Great way to finish that bar work. Lots and lots of glute work. Coming down to the mat to start our core series. We're going to start with a glute bridge. So we'll be on our back. Feet hip distance. Start by extending those arms behind you. Pump them through as you lift. Come back down, tap, and lift. So feel the core engagement that it takes to get those arms behind you and move them in this dynamic way. I think it helps a little bit with kicking in those ab muscles. 4, 3, 2, last one. Stay up here, palms on the mat. Pulse, 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 pulse. Keep that belly engaged. You should still be feeling some core work here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay locked up here. Out, out, in. Other side, out, out, in. So stepping the right foot out, left foot out, right foot in, left foot in. Step out with the left. Right in, left, right. Keeping those glutes lifted high in the air. Now you should really be feeling the core work that it takes up in this pose. Out, out, in, really working those abs to maintain your hips square to the ceiling and your glutes lifted. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go back to pulse, 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 pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Hug the knees, rock side to side. Get a little of the tension out of that lower back. And we're going to roll all the way forward into a plank. We're going to be in a plank to down dog position. So hands under shoulders. You can be on your knees for this. If you're on your knees, you want to be in a straight line here. You're going to tuck under the toes and push back to down dog, or you can stay up on these toes. Push back to down dog. Your shoulders should be nice and warm. So this dynamic movement shouldn't bother your rotator cuffs, but if it does, just come into a static plank. Extending all the way to your furthest plank. When you come forward, reaching the top of the head forward, pushing those heels back, getting those glutes down right before your back starts to sag, but definitely not to a saggy back. If this is feeling a little easy, when you come forward into your plank, lift one leg, push back to down dog, lift the other leg. So you're coming into a one-legged plank, lift, push back, lift, push back. Nice. Still working on that extension, lift, push back. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog, switch feet if you were doing one foot. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back into child's pose. Again, stretch that lower back. Open the hips a little. Toes together, knees open. Extend those arms. We're coming back into this tabletop position. We're going to do some bird dog work here. Lifting up with that belly, pushing up from below, pushing it up, the belly button to the spine. Extend one arm, extend the opposite leg. Tick, tock, tick, tock. So working on keeping your hips square to the mat, keeping that leg parallel to the floor. Try not to let it fall down toward the floor. Arm is optional, but of course it does make it a little harder. 8, 7, 6, sweeping the legs side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab a weight if you would like. Put it behind that same knee of the leg that was extended, coming down to the elbows. We're going to come into a lift. Oops. Lift, lift, lift. Push that heel up to the sky. Feel that glute engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now open that hip, knee to the side. Push the heel across the body. push. Woo, that should really feel hard. Push, hips are still square. It's just that knee that's open for 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Whole thing on the other side, weight to the side. That was my right leg, so I'm gonna lift my left leg and my right arm. Tick-tock, sweep, side to side. Parallel to the floor. Head in line with the spine. Not dropping the chin toward the chest. Hips square. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab that weight, put it behind the knee. Come down to your elbows, starting with the straight up push. Push. So this is working a glute, but you know what's coming next is going to work it even harder. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the body, lift the knee. Cross and lift. Cross and lift. Cross and lift. Pushing that heel across the body, trying to maintain that turnout in the hip with the knee open. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Weight aside. Coming to sit on the mat. I'm going to come into a clamshell boat variation. So you can have hands on the mat, heels on the mat, toes popped up, open into this clamshell, core engaged. So you can really work your core here. You've got this little bit of a lean on the body. It's supported, but this is definitely still core work. You can up the ante by lifting those legs, still maintaining a nice straight spine, feet together, hinging from those hips, pushing this belly button to the spine. And you can also extend the arms, not compromising your spinal alignment. Open, open, open for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay open, stay lifted for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to the mat. Last core move. You can have your arms crossed or fingertips lightly holding your ears. Up with the upper body, up with the lower body, down with the lower, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. So this is giving us a nice long hold of that upper body to work the upper abs. Down, up, down, down. 4, 3, really pushing that belly button down. 2, last 1, down, down. Opposite, lift up those legs, up, up, down with the upper, down with the lower. Lift, up, down, down, lift, up, down, down. You can up the ante here by extending those legs, lift, up, down, down, lift, up, down, down for 4, 3, hovering those legs, 2, last 1, down, down, reach into that pencil stretch. You've made it, you are done with the work. Now it's time to get our little stretch in. Starting with this pencil stretch, reach one arm and then the other. And let's come into a happy baby pose. You can hold on to your thighs, your calves, your ankles, or the insides of your feet. Trying to press your tailbone into the mat, uncurl that spine. Head is relaxed down onto the mat. Trying to push those knees into your armpits. Get the maximum stretch in those hips. You can extend the legs open a little to get more stretch in the hamstrings. Do a yoga toe hold and extend the legs all the way into a V. Or of course, holding on to your ankles or calves or inner thighs. And roll into a seated position. Let's do firewood stack or half lotus. So one foot down, other foot above the knee, not resting on the knee. Hands open, just the weight of this arm on the top leg, not pushing down, but just the weight of the arm. Push the tailbone down, lift the top of the head toward the ceiling. Lots of space between your vertebrae. And switch. Other foot down, other foot on top. Gentle weight of your arm on that top knee. Tailbone push down, top of the head reaching up. Open that spine. Ooh, I feel that hip stretch for sure. Unfurl yourself, coming to a standing forward fold. Feet are hip distance or a little bit closer together. You can grab a yoga toe hold. You can grab opposite elbows to just let the weight of your arms carry you. Trying to straighten your knees. Get maximum stretch along the back of the leg. And slowly roll yourself up, one vertebra at a time. Head last, shoulders back, open into your second position, super wide. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, push the knees out, keeping that turn out, engaging the core. You know what that second position plie feels like. One more time. And exhale. Gentlemen, take your bow. Ladies, take your curtsy. Thank you for joining today for Barre. I hope you got your high impact and low impact workout.